Well, so good. Pray. Fashionable. No. Delectable. Well, what a departure this is, back in Manhattan. Apologies for starting off the vlog on iPhone quality. I'm actually picking up my vlog camera from the repair shop a little later and I couldn't not vlog. Like, how pretty is Soho today? Just seemed like such a shame not to bring you guys along just because I didn't have my camera, so iPhone quality it is. Today I am doing a couple of things. I need to return some stuff and I also am heading to a showroom appointment. Fashion Week is in full prep. As you guys probably saw from the start of this video, I had a very relaxing weekend upstate prior to this to mentally prepare. I will share a little bit more about our fun weekend upstate once I get my vlog camera back and get home a little later, but first let's get to this appointment before I'm late. Actually, it's probably good that I have my iPhone. It's a little less conspicuous to bring to an appointment than a camera.
So they kind of brought in some new elements. I mean, they have very signature prints like the indigo print, but they kind of brought it back for the fall and like fun metallic elements. They brought back velvet, but they're like all about just fun, exciting prints.
Yeah, I actually kind of, I studied their stuff when I was at uni. I did fashion design and yeah, they were always like a big kind of contemporary print brand that like we looked at as a class back in Mammo, Soho. Can you guys hear me better with this microphone thing? Does it make me look a little less like a dicky vlogger in public? who knows. Yeah, I've just stopped for some lunch, did my returns, had my appointment, picked out some really nice print pieces from Marimekko. Posted up here because at this time of day it's always really quiet in this cafe, and it's just like they just have good coffee. There's not a lot of places in Soho that actually have good coffee. On my way through my salad, eating fast. Yeah, pasta, a little bit of coffee to tide me over. I'm not doing good on the plastic today, I know, guys, shoot me. But I got like my little Prada looking pretty there in this little corner. Off just chilling. I've got some work to do for my phone, like emails. I need to push my video live, which I edited right before I left. So it's been a busy day already today. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get stuff done. And also, I know you guys are gonna ask, my earrings are old mango earrings. They're pretty badass. I like them a lot. If I can find anything similar, I will link it below. How freaking cool is this? There's a tintype photo booth. I've always wanted to get my picture taken on tintype. It's really, really old school. Comes out so beautifully. I took a card. It's this guy here if you want to find him. Okay, Soho, I am done with you. I've got dinner and I'm gonna head uptown. Look how pretty this little platter Jess made is. She is a true Italian. The Italian in her is showing. And we got some salads from Charley Street and we're gonna enjoy them. Also, yay, back to vlog camera quality. Probably not the best, seeing as I am a sweaty, sweaty mess. Like, I've got blisters on my feet. I feel gross. I've been out all day. But yeah, I'm just finishing up my day at Jess's house. Kyle's actually locked out, so I can't stay here too long, but enough time for the catch-ups. It's actually been ages since I've seen Jess. She was in London for a month, and then she went to Ireland, so I'm gonna ask her all about that. Just girly catch-ups and dinner, you know. Always at Jess's just as the sun is setting. Best view. See, told ya. Best sunsets. Here it is.
It's been a long day.
It's been, what, castings. I've got my, you know, there's been models all over New York, but I've got my pocket model right here.
Pocket model.
Pocket BFF model. Tell us, Jess, how has casting week in New York been for you?
The longest I was at a casting was 2 hours and no air conditioning and 95-degree heat, so that was fun.
It's kind of like being in a subway station.
A little bit for 2 hours, sitting on a cement floor.
What's the worst thing about this week for you in like the run up to Fashion Week?
Honestly, either that or having to run from casting to casting in the heat just to wait for 2 hours to not know if you're going to get anything, or like not being able to have time to grab food because you have to go to these castings and wait.
Oh my god. And it's like it's kind of weather where you sweat really bad, and when you're trying to get somewhere, it's just like not a nice feeling. Like even the running around I did today, I was like manky.
So gross because sometimes these brands will have you try stuff on and then everybody's just sweating and everybody's just trying
all the stuff's
on.
Gross.
So yeah, I tried on one outfit that had like the worst body odor smell, and it was wet. It was wet when I put it on.
Wow, New York Fashion Week diaries right here, fam.
So gross. Disgusting.
But what's the best bit? Like, what's the most rewarding bit of like the week or like the whole month, I suppose? Because it's kind of like takes up most of the month, I feel like.
Yeah, most of the month. Honestly, I got put on hold for kind of a cool runway, so fingers crossed for that.
Everyone, pray.
And then
pray.
I am still waiting to hear on most of everything because it's been just the past couple of days. So
you're doing so well.
See.
So freaking proud of this girl. Even like in the last 2 years that I've known you, like you've grown so much as a model.
Yeah.
You're doing so well. Okay, last quick fire question.
Yes.
What's the best best photo job you've ever done that you've like just really liked, and best show you've done?
Honestly, I haven't really done any shows. I did J. Crew presentation, but this is my first time in a show package.
Okay, because you switched agencies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll leave Jess's Instagram down below. She's like killing it.
Wow.
And her YouTube, of course. I mean, I'm sure you already know, but Jess, what do you do on YouTube?
Makeup.
And fashion.
It's like natural makeup, like makeup that anybody can wear.
Yeah, Justin, no, you're really good at it. Stop. You're really good at the makeup
but
thing.
I like to put out makeup that people can do rather than like a makeup tutorial that nobody's ever going to do because they need 500 products, and you have a pound of makeup on. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, it's
No,
cool to watch some of those.
You
but-
take like a very kind of like what's not editorial approach to like your makeup, but it's still like, you make it like wearable for like the everyday girl, which I like. And Jess, if you want to know more about her modeling stuff, Jess does like a lot of cool modeling New York content, kind of like just like BTS, I suppose. Like you're taking people around Fashion Week and castings lately. I thought that was, I don't know, I've always been obsessed with that like behind the scenes thing since I was a kid. So if you're interested in that kind of content, obviously I'll leave Jess's info below. But now I'm going to leave her in peace so we can chat tea some more.
More tea.
More tea. I missed this thing. That's why there was no vlog this past Sunday. I know my vlogs have been, like my videos in general have been really like hit or miss. I have been getting like one up a week. So I hope you enjoyed all those little intro bits from our trip. I didn't vlog, but I still wanted to get like some nice footage, and it just had such a nice vibe up there that I thought it would be a good way to introduce the vlog, I guess, kind of set the tone and include you guys in our little trip without actually vlogging and talking to the camera, you know what I mean? For those of you wondering about where we stayed, oh my god, we stayed in this amazing Airbnb. Like that's why I took so many clips. I was just so inspired by it and I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. It was actually a place that I had booked a few weeks ago for me and my friends. There's like 3 bedrooms in it, but we rescheduled because of the rain that we booked that weekend, and we were able to switch the dates and everything was fine with everyone else. And then it came closer to the date and a lot of people realized that their partners or themselves had plans that they didn't have in their calendars, that they didn't realize, like weddings and stuff like that. So it ended up just being me and Kyle staying in that like cottage with like 3 bedrooms, but it was super nice. It was amazing. The Airbnb itself was in a town called Garrison, but we also kind of explored another little cute village called Coldsprings a lot. So any of the little village clips are probably from Coldsprings, but it was such a nice weekend. It was such a nice couples kind of weekend. We got there kind of early and we went straight up and hiked Bear Mountain. I was really proud of myself. We went like the hard route and got a really good workout in. I made it to the top in like an hour. Just really enjoyed the upstate scenery. It's such a change from New York, so I definitely recommend it if any of you guys are looking for a bit of a New York escape. Only like an hour and a half outside of New York, and you can get the train up there too, which is super handy. So yeah, I will leave more information on that cute little cottage down in the description below. It's not sponsored or like paid for, like I paid for it myself, but I know a lot of you guys would be interested in it. It was such an adorable little spot, so like photogenic and Instagrammable. And as well, if any of you are new to Airbnb, I'll leave my referral link down below because you'll get $40 off of your next booking if you use my link. So happy days. Good night. Morning guys, I am just making my favorite breakfast. Very filling and nutritious, as you can see. Lol JK, I'm having scrambled eggs with spring onions. Pretty much my new favorite breakfast. Been adding them into everything since I realized I've liked them, and I don't know how I went almost 26 years of my life ignoring the magic of spring onions. Trick to a good scrambled egg, guys, is a bit of Irish Kerrygold butter. Low heat, super low heat. Don't touch it too much like I seem to be doing. Shite, out of baked beans. Ugh, hate having eggs without beans. Also figured I'd show you what I picked up at Trader Joe's. You guys have been missing my Trader Joe's features, but it's just a little bit out of the way for us to get to. After all the traveling, I've just been really wanting to just eat cleaner, and like I'm just like craving the nutrients. So I picked up an old favorite, maca powder. I think this is good for like energy and stuff like that. It's like, do you remember like 4 years ago when everyone was just making everything out of almond flour and nut butter? Yeah, I was one of those people. I got cacao powder for like a chocolatey flavor because it's obviously like a healthier antioxidant packed version of cocoa powder. I saw that they had freeze-dried raspberries. I mean, if you've had freeze-dried raspberries, then you know. I got cacao nibs because it's not really that I care that it's chocolate, it's more the texture. I love the like the crunch and the bite. See, is a bit manky, a bit worse for wear, but $22.42 for all of that. Like, goodness. I know that doesn't seem like that much stuff for $22, but I remember when I was in Ireland, I don't know if it's different now, but all of this like superfood stuff used to cost a fortune. Okay, Tara, stop waffling. Time to eat your breakfast, which looks fairly sad without my side of baked beans. I actually did this mask, like this isn't a sponsored feature or affiliated today, but the Peter Thomas Roth Irish Moor mud mask. This one right here. I put it on for 10 minutes before I got in the shower and my skin is feeling so good. I haven't even put moisturizer or serum or any of my illuminating products on yet, and it just feels so much better. If you're looking for a decongesting but hydrating mask, definitely check this one out. You can get it in like mini form as well, so you don't have to pay the full whack, because my nose is feeling very like congested and blackheady, and like now it feels lovely and smooth and like light again. Does that make any sense? I think I'm gonna keep it local today as well, because yesterday I got the gnarliest of blisters on my feet. If you don't like feet, please like skip about 6 seconds. How freaking awful is that for a blister right next to the balls of my feet? The other one seems to have healed randomly overnight, but the other one's really bad. And walking, I'm literally walking around the apartment like a crab. Hello, thank you so much. Ooh, packages, let's open some. Ugh. Where to start? I got my stuff from the fitting sent over from Marimekko yesterday, so I'll give you a sneak peek. Ooh, do we have some print going on? Tara and some print. Ooh, yes, look at this knot bag. So cool. It's in this like aubergine color. Am I fashion yet, people? Am I fashion? Oh my god, you guys, this one is one I'm pumped over. Ah, you know when you just kind of feel like sometimes you will things into your life and into your universe? This was one of those things. You guys know I have been loving and other stories amongst other brands, but I've seen them work with influencers and I was like, oh my god, like wouldn't it be cool to work with on other stories? So yes, very pumped to be part of their influencer community and bring you guys more and other stories outfits, because their stuff is just such good quality, kind of speaks for itself. So when you get to work with brands like that, it's just kind of easy, isn't it? So basically I picked out 2 pieces. I picked out a pair of jeans which are very similar to the pair that I bought that I already love, so that's kind of why I wanted another pair. They're slightly lighter wash and they're just that straight leg, super fashionable denim that's in at the moment. Kind of has a vintage feel to it and they fit so nicely on my butt, so very happy with those. 100% would recommend wholeheartedly trying the And Other Stories ones because they fit true to size. I get the 29, I'm usually a 28 waist, so I get a 29 jean, and they fit like a glove and they're just the fit that you want out of this style of jeans. So definitely my favorite brand of jeans in the moment. If I could fill my entire closet with And Other Stories denim, I'd be a very happy gal. To go with them, I also got these little sliders. Absolutely gorgeous. You know I'm not an animal print girl, but I figured this is a way that I could kind of bring it into my wardrobe without it being too scary. So this is like a snake skin print, very cool shoe, just kind of wraps around your toe at the front. Love the shape. I actually wanted the black, but they were sold out. My friend Natalia has the black and they look amazing on her. I didn't realize till after I ordered these, but I still like the snake skin, and I think with like the outfits I tend to wear like this, it just kind of jazzes them up. As is the path of all bloggers and YouTubers, my affiliate links for those will be in the description below if you want to shop them too. Hopefully when we all have like super retinas and our eyeballs are connected to the internet, we can all just like stop having to disclaim affiliated stuff, because that shit's tiring, you know? I'd rather you guys just see like invisible ink with your super eyes, like affiliate link, description below. Anyway, next up, Barney sent over a little New York Fashion Week gift. I think I know what it is because I've seen it on somebody else's stories. Cute little t-shirt for Fashion Week. I think this is going to be my outfit of choice in the mornings when I'm frantically running around trying to get ready during the week. Oh, how cute is this Etsy packaged? I think this is... Oh, it is! It's a cushion cover I ordered. Desperately looking for a cognac coloured pillow that didn't cost the absolute earth, and this is the closest that I found on Etsy. It's more of a rusty burnt orange shade, but I think it's just deep enough for what I wanted. It's quite a nice rich looking colour, so I think that will work beautifully with a navy couch. And yeah, if you want to buy it too, I'll leave the Etsy seller down below. I highly support Etsy sellers. I've always kitted out my apartment with bits from independent designers and makers, so I like supporting those kind of people when I can, and you can usually find what you're looking for a little bit cheaper sometimes like this. RX Bar was one of the brands that I recommended, and oh my god, look at this! I am literally decked out. I can't even contain within the box. So many RX bars. Basically, I love their branding for a start. They pride themselves on sort of 5 ingredients or less. But not only did they send that, they also sent this gigantic box of their nut butters. I didn't know they did nut butters. So this one is vanilla almond butter. Freaking delish. I love anything vanilla. Thank you so much, RX Bar. I appreciate it a lot. I'm gonna eat all of these. Finally stepping away from the laptop and the emails after 3 hours of 90% New York Fashion Week related emails, but it's good, it's exciting. I got organized. I did as much of my calendar and timing as possible so that nothing's overlapping and I really have clear idea of what's going on that week. But I'm putting more effort into it, I suppose, this season, because it kind of dawned on me that there's not a lot of New York Fashion Weeks left in me and my time in New York, so kind of making the most of it, I suppose. This is my heatless, no fuss, shiny natural waves tutorial that I showed in the past. Obviously I'm not going to show it now because I've already done it, but if you're ever looking for it, because I still get DMs about stuff like this like months after I've shown it, if you're ever looking for anything that I've mentioned or talked about, instead of DMing me, maybe give YouTube search a shot first. Just type in my name, Tamar, plus like, for example, heatless waves, and the tutorial should come up, like whatever vlog I did. Me and Karen in the thumbnail, that's the vlog with the heatless curls in it. I also have nice nail polish on it, which I thought you guys might like to know about because it's quite a departure from what I usually wear. This is not shellac, this is just at home painted nails. Right here, it's from NARS. They sent over a couple of bits because I'm working on their new Climax mascara. It's called Soup Can. Not very attractive or climactic. Other than that, one of my favorite times of the day, time to eat. It's 3 o'clock already, so I guess I'm having a late lunch. I think I'm gonna make my what do I mean I think? I know I'm gonna make my smoothie bowl because it's pretty much my favorite thing to eat right now. So let's eat. This is it. This is my delectable smoothie bowl. If you're a veggie lover, of course, add some veggies in there. But I'm not. I like my high fructose. And to be honest with you, I just love it the way it is. It's like salty and sweet. And if anything, it will get your digestive system moving. Absolutely loving just sitting out on the balcony and eating this and having a bit of fresh air. If you would like the recipe, I actually did an Instagram post that's more like in depth about what I actually used and the names of everything and how I did it. On Instagram. It literally is a smoothie bowl, you can't miss it. If you hate bananas and banana smoothie and avocado alternatives, you will definitely like this smoothie bowl because I have a secret ingredient if you didn't catch it in the little cutaway clip of when I was making it. Ooh, and look, my little tomato babies are almost ready for their 3rd harvest. God, it's already 5 o'clock. Got most of what I wanted to do today, including a good bit of vlogging, which I'm delighted about. I do like to include like an at-home work day, an unglamorous day, I suppose. You can see kind of realistically kind of things I get done, the kind of things I have to like sort out. I'll probably hop back on my emails a little bit and start organizing this footage if I can get a head start and transferring all of it and maybe even making a start and an edit. That would be great. But other than that, I'm waiting for Kyle to come home. I'll probably make dinner tonight. I think I'm gonna make those Beyond Meat vegan burgers that we love. They were out of stock for so long, so I'm really excited to eat those and hopefully catch a movie. So yeah, I think I'm going to wrap up today's segment of the vlog here and get cracking into the rest of that stuff. Also, my mom just texted me and asked me to go shopping for a corgi coat. Coat shopping for a corgi? This is right up my street. So I will see you guys in Labor Day weekend.